My mother, when young, scrubbed laundry in a tub. She and her sisters on an old brick walk under the apple trees. Sweet rub-a-dub. The bees came round their heads, the wrens made talk. 4 young ladies, each with a rainbow board, honed their knuckles, wrung their wrists to red, tossed back their braids, and wiped their aprons wet. The Jersey calf beyond the back fence roared, and all the soft day swarms about their pet, buzzed at his big brown eyes and bullish head. 4 times they rinsed, she said, some things they starched, then shook them from the baskets 2 by 2, and pinned the fluttering intimacies of life between the lilac bushes and the yew, brown gingham, pink, and skirts of Alice blue. Orchard. The mare roamed soft about the slope. Her rump was like a dancing girl's. Gentle beneath the apple tree, she pulled the grass and shook the flies. Her forelocks hung in tawny curls. She had a woman's limpid eyes, a woman's patient stare that grieves. And when she moved among the trees, the dappled trees, her look was shy. She hid her nakedness in leaves. A delicate though weighted dance she stepped, while flocks of finches flew from tree to tree and shot the leaves with songs of golden twittering. How admirable her tender stance. And then the apple trees were new, and she was new, and we were new. And in the barns the stallion stamped and shook the hills with trumpeting. All right, the talking fish. My love's eyes are red as the sargasso, with lights behind the iris like a cephalopod's. The weeds move slowly. November's diatoms stain the soft, stagnant belly of the sea. Mountains, atolls, coral reefs, do you desire me? Am I among the jellyfish of your griefs? I comb my sorrows singing. Any doomed sailor can hear the rising and falling bell and begin to wish for home. There is no choice among the voices of love. Even a carp sings. I don't know. I wanted to say that I've lost most of the poems that have come to me. I didn't get them down because I didn't write. I never felt that I wrote them anyway. They came from, I would hear them, I would feel them coming from way off, and then they would come toward me, and if I didn't catch them, they went through me and went on. So I just figured they were part of the universe and not me. And isn't that funny? Your brain is so strange. Do they write poems when they have something to say, something to think about, rubbed from the world's hard rubbing in the excess of every day? The summer I was 24 in San Francisco, you and I. The whole summer seemed like a cable car ride over the Gold Bay. But once in a bistro, angry at one another, we quarreled about a taxi fare. I doubt that it was the fare we quarreled about, but one excuse is as good as another in the excess of passion, in the need to be worn away. Do they know it is cleanness of skin, firmness of flesh that matters? It is so difficult to look at the deprived or smell their decay, but now I am among them. I too am a leper, a warning. I hold out my crippled fingers. My voice flatters everyone who comes this way. the weeds of mourning, groaning, and gnashing, display myself in malodorous comic wrappings and tatters, in the excess of passion, in the need to be worn away. My advice, my hazard wouldn't be yours, not ever, but every doom like a hazelnut comes down to its own worm. So I'm rocking here like any granny with her apron over her head saying, Lordy me, it's my trouble. There's nothing to be learned this way. If I heard a girl crying help, I would go to save her. But you hardly ever hear those words. Dear children, you must try to say something when you are in need. Don't confuse hunger with greed. And don't wait until you are dead. I have 3 daughters. Let's see. Let's see. I have 3 daughters like green-gage plums. They sat all day sucking their thumbs, and more's the pity, they cried all day. Why doesn't our mother's brown hair turn gray? I have 3 daughters like 3 cherries. They sat in the window, the boys to please, that they couldn't wait for their mother to grow old. Why doesn't our mother's brown hair turn to snow? I have 3 daughters in the apple trees, singing Mama and Daddy with 3 young lovers to take them away from me. I have 3 daughters like green-gage plums, sitting all day and sighing all day and sucking their thumbs, saying, Mama, won't you fetch and carry? And Daddy, won't you let us marry? Singing, sprinkle snow down on Mama's hair, and Lordy, give us our share. Women.
That's wonderful.
Women. Mantra. When I am sad, I sing, remembering the red-winged blackbird's clack. Then I want no thing except to turn time back to what I had before love made me sad. When I forget to weep, I hear the peeping tree toads creeping up the bark. Love lies asleep and dreams that everything is in its golden net. And I am caught there too when I forget. The seasons, I know it calls the devil from the pits. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, the season. I know what calls the devil from the pits. With the thief's fingers there, he slouches and sits. I've seen him passing on a frenzied mare, bitter-eyed on her haunches out to stare. He rides her cruel and he rides her easy. Come along, spring. Come along, sun. Come along, field daisy. Smell the foxy babies, smell the hunting dogs. The she's have whelped, the cocks and hens have lost their wits, and cry, why, cry the spring peepers, why each little frog? He rides her cruel, and he rides her easy. Come along, spring, come along, sun, come along, field daisy.